What is going on, you feisty mofos? JonGTFO here, bringing you the first episode of Run Forest Run. So, took a look at the comments in the last video. Nottingham Forest, when I tallied them up, was highest. I don't think they are anymore, guys, so if you do go back over the comments and find someone who has more, I apologise for not being them. At the time, it was Nottingham Forest, then Doncaster with second. So, Nottingham Forest, how have we got on pre-season, I hear you all asking? Well, let's have a quick look. Well, this was pre-season for us. We didn't lose. Great stuff from the lads. A draw with West Brom 2-2 was also probably the highlight of the results there. We have played one championship game, guys, and it was a 3-2 win over Blackpool. I will just show you the match screen right now. So, as you can see, Craig Cathcart gave Blackpool the early lead, and then Elliot Grandin gave them the 2-0 lead. We had to come and fight back from 2-0 down, and eventually we did. Kurt Broadfoot, John Fleck, and Gareth McCleary getting the goals there, which kind of spoiled two of my signings. But anyway, we'll go and check them out. So, this is how we got on the transfer market, guys. Emmanuel Frimpong on loan, John Fleck on loan, Kirk Broadfoot on loan, Eric Lehigh on loan, Lewis McGuigan out, Matt Derbyshire out. Obviously, Emmanuel Frimpong didn't really have the best of starts to English football, let's be honest. But obviously, I thought he's a pretty solid player. He's got work rate in there, natural fitness, bravery, aggression, all the sort of things I want in a defensive midfielder. He's pretty much the George Boateng of my team, and even though I have George Boateng, but he's going to be the new George Boateng, I think. I know it's not really much of a praise towards him, but he's a similar type of player and I like him. So, he was on loan. He's only got 2.8 grand a week, so loan fee was about 700k, so that wasn't really much of a problem either. And with wages like that, again, not a problem. So overall, he's Ghanaian, he's a great signing for me. And he's only on loan, so no real risk, is there? A lot of you will know John Fleck. He is well known for being a great loan signing for most championship teams. And I followed the bandwagon and got him. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and get him. And obviously, in the first game, he's already scored a goal. So I'm very impressed with him so far. His stats are out of this world. They really, really are good. And I didn't put in a future fee when I got the loan for him. Damn, I should have done that. Because I want a lot more for him when they come back. I don't know, I'm thinking about buying him afterwards because he only does get better. And I'm not actually planning to get promoted this season. Just as yet, I'm trying to build the squad up a little bit more because we have got quite a few old players and quite a few downies. So, for the moment, John Fleck is only on loan. Third signing in, again from Rangers, was Kurt Broadfoot. This time he was on the transfer list, and he was up for 850k. And I needed another central defender to go along with Andrews. Luke Andrews, I think his name is. I'm not really familiar with everyone's names yet, but Kurt Broadfoot looked very solid. He's only 26 years old, so he's still got a lot of time in him. His marking, his head, and his tackling is really what I'm looking at. The work rate is probably another one that I look at here. Positioning, again, another one. And then you've got the natural fitness, stamina, strength. He's not a pacey lad, but Luke Andrews is reasonably pacey, so I'll play Kurt Broadfoot as the stopper, and then obviously we use Luke Andrews to cover him behind him. Now, Eric Lehigh, probably not the strongest left defender I probably could have got in the time I had, but honestly, guys, there was not many other people I could get at the time. I think I tried to sign. Who was it? I can't remember. There was someone else I tried to sign, but Pompey snatched him off me at the last minute. And I really wasn't happy about that. But the left back position is probably the weakest in our team, and I needed someone because Chris Gunter plays on the right, and Eric Lehigh can play on the left. So I used them as my new fullbacks. And Eric Lehigh's pretty good. I mean, he's got the long throws. Pretty much what you want is tackling as usual. Marking, it's not as vital. Long throws. Heading, again, not as vital. First touch, no, it's not as vital, but it's still good to have that. Dribbling and crossing probably want to be quite high, but obviously he's only 22. He's still got time to develop, even though the stats aren't too high at the moment. It's half decent, and you've got acceleration there. The pace isn't too high, but, acceleration, so it means you can get the burst of pace down the wing before the defender can catch up to him, of course. His work rate's pretty high. I mean, 14's better than most people in my team. So overall, I did think he was a half-decent signing, and again, 5 grand a week really wasn't an issue. Another quick thing here, you will see that I actually brought in more money than I'd let go. So Lewis McGuigan went to QPR for 1.7, only 1 million that was up front. I could not get a better deal for him. 7 million is spread over 6 months. And then Matt Derbyshire went on loan to Portsmouth because I really don't like him at all. So, go and look at the squad, shall we? So this is my current squad that I have been given. As you can see, it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a weak championship team. I don't know. I wouldn't really call it that strong because it's not. I think there's a couple of strong players in here. I'm going to highlight Chris Gunter's reasonably strong. Kurt Broadfoot, Manuel George Boateng's. He's getting old now. Manuel Frimpong's a good one. Jonathan Greening's reasonably good. John Fleck, Ishmael Miller, Chris Cohen's pretty good. Guy Moosey and Ian, he's okay. But we have got a lot of central midfielders, and I am looking to offload a couple of them in January when we get there. I don't really think I want to sell them all now because I don't really want to let the squad go as much and don't want to destroy the morale of the squad because, you know, a lot of signings out and a lot of signings in can really harm a squad in this crucial start to the season. So I'm trying to keep things, you know, as together as possible. I've got a very high, I think I've got very high, or is it high, one of the two? It's very high on teamwork. That is what you need at the start of the season, guys. You really want very high on teamwork, just because. Actually, I'm going to stick as an inside forward, and you're getting dropped because you played really badly. You really want to play him as an inside forward with John Fleck because he's just got the shooting ability. But yeah, workload, you want very high on teamwork at the start of the season because you have got a lot of new signings that need to blend into the squad, and you know you got to keep them going. You got to keep the morale up and things like that. So it looks like we're going to have 2 subscribers' choices for 2 different series. So away we go. So these are the choices you have been given: Morecambe, Southampton, Bristol City, Derby, West Ham, and Millscum. So please leave your decisions in the comment box below. Also, quick shout out to FM2012. I'm going to leave a link in the description. I know you guys wanted me to do a Doncaster playthrough, and he is actually doing one. I said to him, if you do a Doncaster playthrough for my subscribers, I'll give you a shout out. And here is his one. So it will be in the link below in the description. So make sure you go and check him out. But before you do that, remember to like the video, because if you like the video, it does promote penis growth. And let's be honest, who doesn't like a good bit of penis growth, eh? Because I definitely do. And remember, comment down below who I should play. Morecambe, Southampton, Bristol City, Derby, West Ham, Millwall. Not an easy start to the season, if I may say so myself. Also, if you do have any transfer targets for me to aim at and aspire to get, because I'm not really... I think the Championship's a really weird league because they're all really overpriced for the amount of ability they have. So if you do know any really good players that are underpriced that you reckon I could probably have a look at, then remember, comment section below, down there. Scroll. Keep scrolling. Ah, there it is, look. Write a comment. Okay, so this has been JonGTFO. Appreciate you watching this, guys, and I will catch you later.